Welcome back to Tucson Now. Join with us live at the desk. So excited for our final live guest here of the day. Please help us to welcome AEW Women's World Champion Tekla. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Now, I know that you have traveled the world, but this will be you guys' first time coming down to Tucson. Is that right?
That's what I've been told, yeah.
This is so exciting. What was the decision-making process? How excited are you to be down here in Southern Arizona?
I'm super excited. I live a little bit up north, so I was very excited. It's my first time in Tucson ever. So, and I heard the food is really good. The people are crazy at the shows. They also told me that, so very excited to see everybody tomorrow.
You know, that doesn't surprise me at all. Now, I know that you're the AEW Women's World Champion, so for those who might not be aware of the All Elite Wrestling, otherwise known as the AEW, tell us a little bit about what this promotion is all about.
Right, so we are the hot new thing on the wrestling landscape. So we are the second biggest wrestling company in the whole world. Wow. And when it comes to mainstream media right now, we're killing it, you know. So we are basically like the new kid in school, you know, the new kid in town. Everybody's talking about us. So wrestling is the alternative. It's very fun.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And like we said, this is you guys' first stop in Tucson. So I know that you guys have been around since 2019. What can people expect from this Tucson arena come tomorrow night? Tucsonans that are watching here that say, well, maybe I'm free tomorrow night. What can they expect? What are they in store?
So AEW is all about diversity. We got the highest high flyers, we got the biggest boys, we got the craziest girls, you know. So it's a big party. I heard, as I said before, the Tucson crowd is really rowdy. Right. So I think for people who are seeing it for the first time, maybe you have an image in your head. It might be very different from what it's actually like. You know, it's really cool. It's really an experience. You know, that you should have at least one time in your life. So if you're in the area, you don't have anything to do, just come on down and see us do our thing.
Absolutely. I mean, it's sure to not disappoint here. Now, you've only been with AEW for about 10 months, already rising to champion. Give us a little history on your backstory, how you came into AEW and what you were doing before that.
So I'm originally from Vienna, Austria, so I'm European. Did my thing over there. Then I went to Japan, was living there for 5 years. Wow. Was getting beat up over there, learned how to beat up them too, you know, and it's just started getting really good at this thing, you know. I held a couple of championships over there, came over here, and then 8 months, you know, I had my debut in El Paso last year, and then I came back on Wednesday as a champ, you know. I mean, look at that.
I mean, this is incredible. Yeah, you were talking about in El Paso here, only been the champion for under a month, but already defending the title. So how are you managing that pressure, right, that you're facing? With great titles comes great responsibility.
Yep.
What does that look like when everybody's kind of looking to you to be the one to beat?
You know what? I get that question asked a lot, but zero pressure at all. I mean, look, you know, it's like I knew I was eyeballing the belt for a long time, and I knew it wasn't gonna look any better than it looks on me, you know, on other people. Like, I'm born to hold this, even though it's heavy, you know. Don't get me wrong, but no, it's no pressure at all. I've been around. It's not my first rodeo. It's not my second rodeo either, you know. So.
Talk about rodeo. That is Tucson's bread and butter. Now, you said that you were born for this. So for any little girls that are out there watching, not realizing that this was a thing that they could do, right? Maybe they're wrestling with their brothers or their moms or their dads, and they didn't realize, wait, this is something that I could get into. What's your advice to them? What do you want to say to those little girls?
Girls at home, don't do this at home. So, first of all, don't try this at home. You know, we're all professionals. We know what we're doing. Other than that, they stay beating up your brothers, you know. It's like because it humbles them. It's good for them, you know. It's cool. Like, being a tough girl is, you know, there's pride in that. I would hope that every girl knows how to you know, at least throw a good slap.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I was called a little bit aggressive throughout my childhood as well. Maybe called a spider monkey, but I know that your moniker is the toxic monkey. Tell us, the toxic spider, not toxic monkey, toxic spider. Spider monkey, toxic spider, same thing.
Same thing.
What is that word about? What is that moniker? What went into that?
So Spider is interesting because that was kind of my nickname already as a kid, because in Austria there was this kids animation show and they had this very evil mean spider on there and happened to be called Tekla. So the kids would always be like, there's a spider's coming, you know. And then also I have hyper flexibility, so I go in the bridge and I can crawl like a spider, you know. It's like really aggressive fighting style. Yeah, so I was like, maybe I should keep this because nobody's a spider yet. And I was like, what about toxic spider? Sounds really good. Come on. I mean, it's like, it sounds really sexy, does. Right?
No, it definitely, it's something that sticks in your head, right? It
exactly.
makes you curious. It makes you try to understand what exactly it is. Can we expect that move tomorrow night?
Most likely, yeah. I love hitting it out of nowhere.
Okay.
I don't know yet if I'm gonna have a match, but the plan is I'm probably gonna be talking smack to somebody, and the spider spear is always close by.
That sounds like the best job ever. Now, obviously, it's about talking smack. It's about some friendly rivalry, but it's also about joining in. I know you've created a bit of a trio for yourself. Is that right? The Triangle of Madness?
That's correct, yeah.
All right. Alongside Julia Hart and Sky Blue. So tell us a little bit about this group and the impact that it's having on the women's division as a whole.
Well, we are right now the hottest thing in the women's division, obviously. Some people call us the spooky girls, but we're way beyond that. We're the aggressive, like, stalking, like dark evil type, you know, and we're here to, you know, mess things up for other girls, you know, and my plan was always to maybe even make us, you know, a big thing, you know, and maybe expand, maybe go from a triangle to a hexagon, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know, controlling and dominating.
Yeah, it sounds like you're really thinking about opening up opportunity for other women in this field to be able to join in. Is that something that's important to you, turning around and having the next woman up?
Absolutely. The other two girls are also a little bit younger, so I like to think that I enjoy helping them, you know, like getting around and being as tough as I am, you know, and I need their help too. I think girls should be like working together. Women should be, you know, we got Women's Day also like coming up, you know what I'm talking about. So it's all about that. It's like we're just as tough as the boys, you know, and we can just act like that and express ourselves. So that's what I'm about.
Oh yeah. Speaking of being just as tough, back in November you participated in something called the Blood and Guts match. This is the first time that women have ever had something like this.
I know.
Tell us about the experience and what it means to you to be having matches that women typically weren't allowed into.
So I'm not gonna lie, this is not something that's for everybody, you know, neither on the watching side nor on the participating side, you know. It's like I'm fearless, you know, I've done it all. But when I had barbed wire stuck in my skin, I was like, well, you know, maybe wrong decision, you know. But it's like you get over it, you know. It's like a little scar won't hurt you, you know. It's on the other hand, of course, it's an honor, you know. It's really cool to be able to do something that is, you know, be in a position that is reserved for the men, and for no reason, honestly, you know, because we can be just as tough. Also with that pressure came, you know, showing out, and we showed out, and everything else on that show was, I'm sorry, boys, you know, but we killed it that night. No,
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, statistically, women can take pain to a stronger degree than men can. So I don't understand what took us so long. I'm just happy that we are here. Now, Tekla, for people that maybe are on the fence, right, about coming out, seeing what it's all about tomorrow, what would you say to them just to give it a try, walk in, and get those butts in the seats?
I would say just give it a try. There's still tickets, and that's a rarity because we're sold out these days because we're that hot. I have so many friends who were originally not into wrestling, and I made them, hey, just come check it out, just one night, you know. And I could see them with big eyes in the front row, like standing up and screaming like terrible things they never thought they'd say in their whole life. You know, it's very exciting, it's very fun, and this is a place where you can just be yourself and have a good time, you know.
It sounds therapeutic, right? I mean, you go like to a movie theater to be able to disappear into a storyline. This feels very similar, but live and in person, and to such a heightened degree where you experience all of the biggest emotions. And with those that have come and already cut their teeth, dominating here. So with so much of what you've already done been absolute domination, what's left for you? What is your next goal? What are you looking towards now?
Well, I mean, there's always world domination around the corner, obviously, right? But no, I'm in the here and now. I'm not thinking about the future right now because this is my time and my time to have the best time, and share that enthusiasm and passion that I have for my sport with everybody else, especially with people who haven't seen it yet. So come on down. There's still tickets on Ticketmaster.com. We're going to be at Tucson Arena tomorrow. It's going to be a big party. Check it out.
There you go. And now I had to show the belt before we went to here in a wide shot now. She's been wearing this the entire time. Is that thing heavy?
It is very heavy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's an exercise, like getting in and out the ring with this.
But it's well earned, so it feels good. I'm glad that it has some weight to it because it's so much hard work, so much quite literal blood, sweat, and tears that have gone into it. So to be able to earn it, that's incredible. Tekla, before we go, is there anything else you want to make sure Tucson Now audiences know about you or what they can expect to come tomorrow night?
What I want to say is just give it a try, give new things a try, stay off the internet, stop doom scrolling, have some fun, experience life, do your thing. God bless y'all.
Once again, AEW Women's World Champion Tekla, stay offline, stop doom scrolling. We have some shows right here in front of you to be able to disappear into the storyline, see the blood, the sweat, the tears, all of the hard work of Tekla and everybody there at AEW. Tekla, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. From there,